Hey everybody, Jay Serrato here. Welcome to the channel. Today's a very special video. We're going to do a 1-year review of my Nexus Select Tenor Saxophone. I just got it about a year ago, so it's time to do a review. So we'll talk about how the horn sounds, how it feels, and how reliable it's been. It sounds great, very free blowing. The bottom of the horn, it's got a huge fat sound all the way up through the middle of the middle register. Really even from note to note. Nothing pops out or sticks out in a bad way. All the notes are just nice and even, and tuning is really wonderful on this thing as well. And then once you get up to the upper register, the palm keys, and up to the altissimo, it really sings and it cuts through. It gets really bright, but it stays nice and fat. It's a nice fat sound. I made altissimos a focus of my practice this year, and it's been really fun shedding those on this instrument because they just pop out right away. I've been doing a lot of work on voicing my altissimos. It's definitely a work in progress, and I've gotten better over time, but this instrument makes it a lot easier to get them to just pop out and sing. So as far as the horn feels, a lot is said about how light it is, and it's a very light tenor, very light for a tenor. The action is really smooth. That was actually the first thing that I noticed when I took it out of the box, was how it came already feeling worn in and played in a really good way. Not like how a lot of horns come and they're feeling really stiff. This definitely does not have that. I did make a comment in the first video when I unboxed it about the palm keys feeling a little stiff for my taste, but I never did anything. I just got used to it after a day or two. And the way I'm playing it today is exactly how I pulled it out of the box a year ago. I love the action, just transitioning from note to note. It feels really smooth and easy to play. I've really been working on building up my technique, being able to play faster. When you got something that's easy to play and fun to play, it's been encouraging me to work on it. So yeah, I like it. And then reliability. So more than anything, I get questions about whether I've had any issues with the horn. And so no issues, never had to take it into the shop. I haven't had any problems with any cork or springs, anything breaking or falling off. It's a tank. It really is a tank. And you pick it up and you can tell they put a lot into this instrument. I keep it here on my stand in my practice room. I practice it every day, and I play a ton of gigs, and I haven't had any issues with it coming through for me. I just pick it up and it's right there for me. So yeah, super happy with how reliable it's been. It's just a really solid horn. So for this video, I compiled clips of me practicing and playing gigs so that you can get an idea from day one till now, what it's been like to shed and play shows on this instrument. I wanted you to see the horn in action and also see how it's been there for me on my journey getting better as a saxophone player. You know, I bought this instrument because I wanted it to make me a better player. I think it's helping. I'm putting in the work, but it's nice to have a good horn that I look forward to picking up and practicing on. So yeah, enjoy these little clips, and then we'll come back and wrap things up. So there's a little taste of what it's been like to play this instrument. The hardest part of making this video was going through those clips and deciding what I was gonna keep and what I was gonna not include. But it was a really cool exercise for me to go through and hear a year's worth of practicing and playing. I'm kind of proud of what I've been able to do this year. I know I've got a long way to go. I'm not, bragging or anything, but it does make me feel good to see that I've been able to really set goals and accomplish them since I got this instrument. Kind of felt a sense of accomplishment when I did that, so that was pretty cool. Another exciting thing since I got the instrument is I rejoined the text lesson studios with Chad LB, and Andrew Gould is over there helping out as well. The way it works is at the beginning of the month, Chad will send a lesson to me. It'll have 3 or 4 small assignments. There'll be very specific things that I have to work on. A lot of times it'll be learning a solo in all 12 keys or multiple keys, and then different exercises and concepts. And I work through them at my own pace. As I'm working through the lessons, I send videos back to Chad and Andrew, and the next day they get back to me with really good advice, super helpful. And I know that they're listening because of how specific they are with what they're telling me to do, to keep working on, or what's sounding good, what's not. And, I told them I wanted to work towards 3 or 4 specific things, and they're mapping out a plan for me, and it's really helping me get there. A huge benefit for me is sending the videos in. So I like to practice the lesson for about 30 minutes, and then I hit play on my phone so I could send the video. And I'm not like some of y'all where I nail it on the first take. It takes me a while sometimes to get it exactly how I want it to sound. And so that whole exercise of playing it, listening to it back, playing it again, listening back, playing it again, listening back, it really helps me identify where I'm not nailing things or where I need work, helping me identify weaknesses in my playing. It's also nice of hitting record and having that pressure to really play my best. It's forcing me to get better. So I really didn't expect that to be one of the things that I benefited from, but it's really been helping out. Another great thing is those same clips that I send in to Chad and Andrew serve as perfect content for my social media channels. So I will take a clip of me working on some random pentatonic thing, and then I'll put it up to my TikTok or my Instagram. And it's how I've been keeping some followers connected to my journey. So yeah, that's it. I dig the horn. And you could probably see I picked up the Nexus Edge mouthpiece and the Oracle ligature. I got a review for that as well that I did last week, and I'll link that below as well. I just want to say thanks and shout out to Boston Sax Shop and Chad Lefkowitz Brown for this fantastic instrument. It's been a blast playing it for the last year, and I can't wait to keep playing on it, and I just want to get better and better, and it's just been a real treat to play. So thanks everybody, and we'll see y'all soon.